Cancer survivors face several kinds of problems when they want to subscribe insurance. They can face denial of insurance, they don't get any response, so they can't subscribe insurance. They can also get exclusion of warranties. They have the insurance but less covering insurance, or they have to pay extra premium, so they can access insurance, but it's way more expensive than for the other people. In order to solve the problem of insurability for cancer survivors, and especially for the loan-related insurance, France have adopted the right to be forgotten, which is a right that permits cancer survivors to do not declare they had cancer 10 years after the end of the active treatment. The right to be forgotten is in practice. It has been negotiated within the Convention EORTC in 2015, and the implementation decree have been adopted only last year. It could also be seen as an example for other member states or other states in Europe, but French context was quite particular. There are two main things. The first was the existence of the Convention EORTC with stakeholders, a representative of each party, state, bank, insurer, consumer. And the other thing was the strong political will of the former French president and the existence of the cancer plan. On the one hand, there is a general right to be forgotten, which applies to all cancer survivors. When the cancer was diagnosed after 18, people do not have to declare they had past cancer to insurer 10 years after the end of the active treatment without relapse. And for people diagnosed before 18, that is to say child cancer, people have to wait 5 years after the end of the active treatment, and after 5 years, they don't have to declare they had cancer. That's the first part, the general right to be forgotten, and there is a more specific right to be forgotten. It's, in fact, a reference table, which defines a shorter period of time, after which people have to declare they had cancer, but the cancer is not taken into account by insurer in the risk assessment process. And in this table, there are different type and stage of cancer, but mainly the earliest stage of cancer. For example, for breast cancer, people have only to wait 1 year after the end of the active treatment, but it only concerns the in situ breast cancer, that is, say, the small one. There are mainly two impacts. The first one is to raise awareness about this these problems, and the second one is to increase concretely the access to insurance for cancer survivors.